I hope everybody is doing quite well. I'm going to do this probably 2 or 3 times between now and kickoff of the Alabama game. This little segment I call just cutting up Bama or cutting up the other team or whatever you want to call it. This is going to be about 3 plays. I'm going to talk about those 3 plays and basically tell how I think we can exploit what's going on there, and also explain a little bit of why Florida did what they did, because basically Florida played a numbers game and they were guaranteed to win, and they started to hunt one-on-ones. And once Alabama lost confidence that they could handle what was going on, they were kind of licked. They're just lucky that they got up 21-3 and Florida came out there and peed down their leg a little bit before they woke up. This Bama team is not invincible. These are elite players. They can do great things, but this is not an invincible team. Now, if you look at this first play, the bottom is 2x2 on the defense. Florida adds a third person that is wide open. The only person they could get is the blitzing linebacker. It's almost a replace play. Big play. Same thing happened here. Emory Jones missed it and took a one-on-one up top. But the tight end was wide open at the bottom of the screen. And this one shows the space that develops in the middle of the field thanks to a double team against the tight end. And Florida, again, makes a big play. Now, if you look a little bit more close, look at that space behind the linebacker in blue right there. That is our RPO zone that we like to use our slot receivers. They're so concerned with stopping the run that it forces them up a little bit and problems can happen. See that same space? It's open behind too. They're trying to run back there, but he's not watching what's going on. An RPO is a thing. And this time, in order to take that away, they double team it, but the space opens in the middle of the field as well. I think against Bama, you really need to be able to throw in the middle of the field, which we can. We absolutely make a living doing that. And you need to run at the edges. Don't try and run at the middle because they're good at stopping that up the way they play. But the edges, I think some haymakers can be made in there. And Jerry and Ely is back-to-back 100-yard games against Alabama. I think Snoop Connor's back-to-back 100-yard games as well. But these are just 2 things as far as an RPO and also a counting apparatus that gave Alabama problems. And you see it multiple times during that game. So it's not accidental, it's schematic. I don't know how to fix that other than lightening the box. If you do that, you're going to give up even more rushing yardage. So what are you going to do? Do you want to stack the box and try and stop the run and open up the passing game? Or do you want to go back and play coverage like the Alabama version of the drop 8 we saw in that last play? It's actually a drop 7, but they've superior athletes to everybody else. But if you do that, it opens up the running game to what's going on. I'm genuinely interested in how this game will look and what will happen down the line when it comes, because there's just excitement to be had. And these are just 3 plays. Like I said, I hope to do this 1 or 2 more times before kickoff Saturday, where there could be some schematic problems that plays into our hands. One is on the outside. You can outnumber them, you can outflank them, and that results in a big play. But whenever they stretch out, it exposes the linebackers and the middle of the field. So the RPO game should be there as well as the outside stuff. And Lane Kiffin, as we all know, is a master at finding out the weakness of a defense and just attacking it and attacking it and attacking it over and over and over again. And this is just a little bit of what you can look forward to in that one. So, tonight, Best of the West, Jake Thomas and Kevin Bohannon. Tomorrow, Palmcast, 10 Central. Also, tomorrow night, SEC After Dark. Me, Corey Burton, Jeb Beecham. Should be a lot of fun as well. Thursday Palmcast. And we're getting ready for, even though this is a bye week, we're working up to a level that we want to be at. So everybody tune in very much. And whoever is responsible for the massive jump of views on YouTube, thank you very much. And also catch us on our podcast, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Spotify, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, Amazon Music, and Audible. Those numbers are just absolutely huge at this point. So thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this visual. If you're listening on the podcast, I'm going to put this up. You can go back and watch the video one to see exactly what I'm talking about, because we had video on there. So I hope everybody had fun, and I will see you later. Take care.